Cool Jedi. Alright, let's make sure everybody's in focus. Okay, I think I got it there. Yep, that looks good. Alright, there's your Clone Commander Fox. Hello! Today on the channel, we're going to be unboxing Clone Commander Fox. This is a Star Wars The Black Series figure from Hasbro. It is a reissue figure from the original Red Line. So yeah, I never got a Commander Fox, so now I do. I wanted to get it unboxed on this May 2nd. So yeah, loving getting Star Wars unboxed. I'm so excited. Got a lot to unbox, and this is number 2. Get some clones unboxed. There's the front of the box. Let's flip it to the back. And there we go. There's the back of the box. Here's the first side, the name side with the window. And the other side is going to be a Red Line. But this one, I don't know if it was an exclusive at some point, or exclusive at some place, because it doesn't have a number. It has the name, but there's no number, so I'm not sure what that means. I've had other figures like this where I've unboxed and it doesn't have a number, so not exactly sure what that means. But here's the top of the box, which is just a black area, and then the bottom is your barcode legalese. Get that focused in, and then I'm going to pull into this barcode just in case you need it for anything. There it is. And then let's look at the back real quick, because I want to see when this originally came out. If we can find a date here. Alright, so this says 2024. So yeah, because this wasn't a reissue. So I don't know when the original date is. Because I did my Clone Commander Rex reissue, and it said 2018. You would think they would have put 2024 on it when it came out. But I don't know. Maybe this came out around 2018 or something as well. I'm not sure. So anywho, let's bring it here, pull the camera back, get a little closer look at everything on the box, then we'll get him completely unboxed. Alright, let's make sure we're in focus. There's our Star Wars Black Series logo at the top. And there he is, Clone Commander Fox. Looking pretty good. The weathering looks okay. It doesn't look as good as the weathering on Rex, like I just showed. There's Rex. That weathering is... I would love the newer clone troopers to have this weathering on it. Would look so good. Even stormtroopers and stuff have, you know, make some more new sand troopers would be amazing. But yeah, the weathering on this, it's okay from what I can see. And this comes with some blasters. The big one and the little ones, they have names and I can never remember what they are. I think they start with a D. I forget. Totally forget. I always usually call this the big boy blaster, then there's a little boy blaster, and the baby blasters. So, technical terms, I tell you what. If you know, I would love to hear it again. All I would have to, I should have just looked it up before the video, but research. Anyway, there's Fox. Here's the bottom of the box here. Let's get a focus on that. There it is. Flipping it to the back, you got your Star Wars The Black Series logo. Big old logo there. Usually the number would be right here, but it's just some red. There's Clone Commander Fox's blurb if you'd like to read it. I believe that's in focus. I can't get a great focus. I think that's as best as I can get. The bottom of the box is some more legalese, and that's where we found the date that says 2024, as this is a reissue. But I'm guessing this came out more around the 2018, maybe 2019, something like that. Alright, let's set it here. Get this camera in a better position. And focus. And let me grab my X-Acto knife to cut that tape. While I'm doing that, just want to say if you're enjoying this video, if you could give it a like. If you enjoy action figure unboxings, toy hunt, shelf tours, everything fun action figure related, and you have not yet subscribed to Hey, What That On My Shelf, go ahead and do that. You get all that fun action figure goodness in your feed. Plus, if you have a fun comment, that's also greatly appreciated. And there are a lot more of you that are commenting lately, and I really, really do appreciate that. Really, really do. Alright, let's get Fox out the box. Fox out of the box. Okay. Let's stand them up. I don't know if it's gonna. Sometimes they stand. This one's not gonna. We're gonna just move the camera like that. And then I'm start taking some. Oh, he does have a little. So he's got the big boy blaster, the little boy blaster, and the baby blasters. He's got the trifecta. Nice. Let me get them blasters out first. Boop. All right. Cool. Let's see if I can stand him up here. His ankles are super tight. Ooh, I like the red on the bottom of his feet. That's cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out the accessories. So this is the Big Boy Blaster that actually has a better name. But you get one of these. Usually you get this and this blaster with all your clones. Whether it be Phase 2 or Phase 1, these are your two blasters of choice. And I will say this looks really nice. And let me get it closer. There's some nice weathering going on with this. Like a dry brush on here. That's nice. Anymore, all you ever see is just, well, I don't know. Here's the newest Clone Trooper to come out, Phase 2. It came out in, what, 2024, 2023 maybe? But, yeah, you can see it's just gray plastic. Grayish black. And this is, you know, black with some silver dry brush on it. Looks amazing. Wow, that's nice. Did this big one have that? It certainly did. How did I not see that? Yeah, that looks nice too. Cool. How about the little guys? I'm not seeing any paint on these. No, these are just straight black plastic. Didn't do it on these though. Okay. Alright. Let's check out Fox here. Foxy. Alright, so you've got a ball joint on a rocker for the head, for the neck, for the joint. There is the head up, the head down. A little side-to-side action. Of course, this is one of the ones you can't take the helmet off. But it looks good. Yeah, works well. Let's see what we're working with here. So it is just like Clone Commander Rex, where you kind of have to push that underneath. Clone Captain Rex, not Commander, it's Captain Rex. But this is just glued on. On the newer ones, it's pegged into with the arm, and it just kind of free floats, but it'll move. It's just so much better. This is just so hard to get it pushed under to get, and the arm won't go up as high as you'd wish, but oh well, it's still good. Still happy to have this Fox. There is the peg on a rocker for the shoulder, and then you've got a bicep cut. There it is, rocking. And then you've got double jointed elbow. It does have the pins. I mean, this is an older figure. Would love to see all these get updated someday. That would be amazing, and you can remove the helmet like the Clone Commander Cody that's coming out from Walmart. I wish I would have pre-ordered one. I did not. I think I missed out. I will say I wish this peg was red. I might go in and paint that peg red. This one being black is fine. What are we looking at on this side? Ooh, yeah, it needs to be red on that side. Other than that, it's alright. Okay, so you got your right and left on the trigger hand, and then up and down on the right hand. And then you've got your ball joint, your hula hoop right here. Your hula hoopy action. Very good. So here's your lean back. Lean forward. Works good. Looks good. Side to side. There is no waist cut in any of the troopers. As far as clone troopers and stormtroopers. There is the ball joint down here in the leg. So there's your kick to the side. Let's get a better focus here. There it is. And a kick forward. And a kick back. And then you've got this great thigh cut up in here that's under the armor. Looks amazing. Works amazing. And then of course you got the pins on the knee, but it's double jointed. At least this one's red and this one's white, so that's good. And then you've got a front facing pin on a rocker for the foot. Pretty standard there. So yeah, it's the older style trooper, but still a great figure. Yeah, it would be fun to get these all these guys updated, the commanders and Captain Rex. But yeah, I am happy to have this one. I don't, however, have a Gree or a Bly. Those are two I'd like to get. And I missed out on the Gree and Yoda 2-pack. That one burns me hard. That Yoda looks so good. But I didn't get it. Oh well. Maybe they'll re-release Yoda at some point. So I need Yoda in his little blue chair. And his lightsaber. I'd love Attack of the Clones Yoda would be amazing. So he could duel Count Dooku on the shelf. That'd be cool. Alright, finally, I think I got this in focus. I'm having a hard time getting this guy focused. I think that's as good as I can get. That's everything that comes in the box of this Clone Commander Fox. Let's pull all these blasters away. And throw some other figures next to him for scale. So let's get him in a better spot. I think that's going to be pretty good about right there. Tilt up a little bit. I don't have any too tall guys, so we'll kind of go like that. Should have brought down a Chewbacca. That's always the tall scale. Man, this dude is hard to focus in on. I think that's good. Let's just do a regular, the newer Phase 2 Clone Trooper next to him. And then, I don't know, here's a battle droid from Episode 1. There he is. And then, it's hard to see. I think it'd be better at a profile. Kinda. And then we've got, let's throw a couple Jedi next to him. Here's Kit Fisto. And I've got Ayla Secura. I always forget how you say it. I always say Ayla Secura. I don't know if it's Secura. But either way, cool Jedi. Alright, let's make sure everybody's in focus. Okay, I think I got it there. Yep, that looks good. Alright, there's your Clone Commander Fox. Stay tuned for some posing. Thanks so much for watching.